Here's Jim Ifko now of Canada. Very familiar with Spruce Meadows, has been here many times over the years, the 54-year-old.
Well, really, since the doors opened here, he and his family have been part of the Spruce Meadows story. His dad, Joe, was a longtime volunteer here at Spruce Meadows. Jim always aspired to a life in the saddle and a life show jumping. It's turned out that it's been right in his own backyard, and he really, came into his own after being a junior and amateur riding here when he and this young stallion, not so young anymore, he and this stallion got together, and he should know every inch of this international ring, both as an observer and as an athlete over the years, and he will look to force a jump off now.
And Jim will have to go clean to do it, with Robert Blanchette of Ireland the only rider so far to post a clear round in this Sun Life Derby.
Yeah, and this Bay Stallion's 15 years of age, in its prime, and he and Jim have been selected on a few occasions to represent Canada, wear the team colors in Nations Cup competition, and now they'll look to just get that rhythmical pace going to start things off and have a grand tour around the international ring on the final day of the North American.
The registered name of Jim Ifko's horse has been Diamant des Forets, but calls him Monty.
Calls him Monty. They all have nicknames. Some of these horses have some pretty extraordinary names when it comes out of their pedigrees. And when you look at, the German, the Dutch, the French breeding programs that date back centuries, permutations and combinations of the horses, particularly when they all reflect regions, can become pretty complicated.
Yeah, Jim Ifko won the Jamin Bill Cup on the opening day of the 2022 North American Tournament, and after that said Monty's risen to a new level and will have to rise to an even higher level to get into a jump off with Robert Blanchette.
Well, so far he's risen to the occasion over the first 10 obstacles, and now let's see if he took Alex's advice to approach the Devil's Dyke. There, and my goodness me, that might be like a members bounce there.
Yeah, that one stayed up despite a big rub.
Well, I think you'll see Monty have a good back end action now for the rest of the course. Oh, we got a little dodgy there. Maybe thought he was heading out the out gate. Good reaction by Jim to stay square in the tack.
Under normal circumstances, that would have been time to head for the out gate, but this course is about twice the length of a Grand Prix course.
Using himself very well there now as he gets to this brown auction, and now the turn back, and things are looking good for Monty and Jim Ifko.
So just 3 obstacles to go for Jim Ifko, and Monty coming up to the combination. Nicely through, just the Canada planks to go now.
He forced the jump off.
Yes, he can. Jim Ifko, the local rider, a huge salute from the crowd as he goes past the East Grandstand.
That is a terrific result for a great guy. Well done, Jim Ifko. Well done, Monty.
So we are guaranteed a jump off now in the Sun Life Derby. A big smile on the face of Jim Ifko.
Watch this coming out of the Devil's Dyke. Legs go down, then they come up, then he rolls it like one of the beachcombers.
Oh, yeah. That was. You have to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. And Jim Ifko was on that trip around on Diamant des Forets, better known as Monty.
Smile on the face of the veteran Canadian.
Jim Ifko of Canada, very familiar with this venue. I spent a lot of time here over the years. We've got a couple of veteran riders in Blanchette, 52 years old. Jim Ifko is 54. And their world rankings are similar as well. So not much to choose from, these two.
This horse might have a little longer stride, but I don't think it has as quick a step. And that may come into play here. But first things first, Jim has to jump clean. And can he do it in a time faster than 39:01? He's certainly going to give it a try. Why not? Comes out at a full pace. I already think he's a little bit behind the pace as he balances up for number 2.
Jim says that Monty rose to a new level last year during the summer series here at Spruce Meadows and is going to have to pick up the pace here through the final obstacles. The time to beat, 39:01 by Robert Blanchette of Ireland.
Come on, Jim. He's got to get home in about 10 seconds.
Sizing up the combination and through it successfully, sprinting now to the Canada planks and over that in a time of 39.69. A great effort, a double clear for Jim Ifko, a double clear for Robert Blanchette, but Robert Blanchette is quicker in the jump off by about 0.7 of a second, and that is the difference as Robert Blanchette, representing Ireland, is the champion of the Sun Life Derby, but Jim Ifko with a big thumbs up to the crowd as he gets a big cheer, the local rider with a courageous performance, but just can't get there fast enough.
Everyone's a winner if you jump double clean in this event.
An exciting finish to the Sun Life Derby.